Keep going for your next comedian. Give it up for Lydia Popovich.
Hello, Monday, Zanie's, Nashville, how we feeling? Alright, you look good, that makes me feel good. My name is Lydia Popovich. My pronouns are she, her, confident bitch. Hello, thank you, yes. Do appreciate if you identify me properly. Representation is so important these days. I'm a very confident bitch. Love myself maybe a little bit too much. I like to refer to my confidence level in the third person as Jolene. Because I will steal your man just because I can. That's the level of confidence I'm serving, ladies and gentlemen. And I know that that's a bold statement coming from someone who looks like me. You know what I look like? Big old fat bitch, he got it. He's laughing, he's like, I see her! You know? I love saying that shit out loud because it makes people uncomfortable. Like, that dude was so uncomfortable he had to giggle. He couldn't keep it in, you know? He's like, oh good, she knows. Yeah, it's not a mystery. This wasn't an accident. They just wake up fat and beautiful one day. This has been a lifelong journey. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, I've never been a thin person, and that's fine. I never want to be a thin person. Like, that shit seems cold. Have you ever seen skinny people? They're freezing at all times. Like, ladies, you all have that one skinny girlfriend who like refuses to wear the jacket or the sweater the whole way. She's got it like dangling off her shoulders because she wants everyone to know just how thin she is. She's shivering there like a fucking chihuahua. Just. And you're like, are you cold? And she's like, no, I'm fine. And you're like, fucking wear the sweater or eat a sandwich, bitch. Make a choice. Definitely all about that sandwich life. Made my choice. Because I love myself. Like I said, I love myself very much. It's just so funny because like you talk to people and they assume that you're going to be unhappy because you're a big person. I'm not. Like I'm the happiest bitch you'll ever fucking meet. You know what I mean? I was talking to one of my girlfriends about the weather here. It's raining. It's gonna rain for like the next 10 days. If you guys opened the weather app, have you seen that shit? Like, I left San Francisco to move here to escape that shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what is happening? So I'm complaining to her about it. Like, damn, it's starting to rain. Like, that really throws off my whole, like, exercise routine. She's like, oh, I didn't know you exercise. That's so great. And I was like, yes, bitch, I move my body. Like, my primary form of exercise is walking my dogs. I live out in the country, so I take my dogs out on these long walks. So this rain really fucking shits on my parade. Like, you can't go out in galoshes and a fucking cane corso and not eat shit in the mud. Like, that ain't gonna happen. And she's like, oh, you should buy a trampoline. I was like, a trampoline? 3 things. Number 1, trampoline are for children and they go outside. Number 2, I am 45 years old. Do you know what that means? I have a 45-year-old back and 45-year-old knees, both of which should not be on a motherfucking trampoline. Number 3, trampolines have weight limits. Did you guys know that? They do. Those little indoor fitness trampolines all have weight limits. And if you want to have a really good time, get in those fucking reviews. I started looking to see, and I was like, maybe they got one that's like got like a 350, you know what I mean? Maybe she's right. Maybe I could just do a little bit of jumping, you know, a little bit of fake moving while I'm watching 90 Day Fiancé, get my, you know, indoor trot on. And I started reading those reviews, and I was dying. I found 4 of them from fat people that all ended in just fucking chaos. The first one was like, great trampoline, easy to set up, worked beautifully until I broke my ankle. Second one I found, wonderful trampoline, small, easy to fit, fits around the side, worked well until I fell through my floor of my apartment. I was like, yeah, they have fucking weight limits. This is not how we should be working out, all right? I don't know where that one's going. This is New Material Monday, so I'm just trying to see if premises work. And definitely fat people on trampolines is hilarious. I think we agree. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. We're in the holiday season, Christmas season. This is my 2nd Christmas in the South, and I gotta say I love it here. You guys really know how the fuck to do Christmas. Like, it's great. It's awesome. Christmas is a wonderful time of year. This is a joyful time. You get to see lights. You get to tell your family that you love them. You get to enjoy the fantasy. Right? We create this fantasy of magic during this time. But something you guys do here in the South that I'd never ever heard of in my entire life is elf on a shelf. Like, my mom is Mexican and my dad is Russian, alright? I grew up in the Bay Area in California. I've never fucking heard of elf on a shelf. Like, to me that just sounds like we're just teaching kids how to snitch. Like, Which like does not go over well in a Mexican household. Like, I'm sorry, like we're not gonna have a little white person on the shelf that's just like snitching on kids. Like that doesn't go over in my family, you know? So I'm trying to think of something like to kind of like get my nieces and my nephews going because I don't have kids of my own, and I was just like, I'm just gonna tell them that Selena is watching. Which fucking works, man. Like, I mean, you've never seen the like fear go into like a little Latino child's face when you're just like, I can't believe you did that. Do you know Selena is watching? Oh, yes, ma'am. Get some good, really good. Thank you for laughing at the 4 Latino people here. I was wearing a Selena shirt and someone asked me, who's that? And I was like, I gotta go home. I can't go home anymore. So fucking funny. I love being a fat woman, dude. I do. I love being a fat woman. But I like to be a fashionable fat woman. Like, I love to leave my house looking good. I think that every woman, when you leave the house, you should leave the house feeling like $1 million, right? Like, society is here to tell you that you are not beautiful unless you are tall, thin, young, blonde, and I'm here to tell you that that's a lie, all right? You're fine whatever you are. Just love yourself and love who you are. But do be careful. Because confidence can fuck you up and have you leaving the house in some wild ass shit. Alright? Trust me, I know. So I like to use a mantra when I get dressed. I like to use the words of Coco Chanel, who once famously said that every woman before they leave the house should stop, look in the mirror, and take one thing off, alright? That's to make sure you don't over-accessorize, make sure you're not doing too much. Now this shit saved me from a world of potential embarrassment recently. I was getting ready to go out to dinner with my man. I was so excited to go out to a meal where the dishes just disappear forever, right? Like, hell yeah, let's go. I wanted to look cute, so I put on my favorite red dress, right? Put it on, and it just felt a little plain. Like, it wasn't what I wanted. So I started adding to the look, right? Found a belt, found some booties, put some earrings on, found a little sweater, got a necklace, got some bracelets. I'm putting this whole thing together, feeling like 100% that bitch, ready to leave the house, when I remembered Coco Chanel, Lydia. Coco Chanel. So I walked up to the mirror that's right by my front door and I took a nice long look and I got to about here and I went, oh no. I closed my eyes and I looked at myself again to see if it was real. I got to the same place and went, oh no. Bitch, you look like Santa. And I did. I had on a red dress. I put on a patent leather 3-inch wide black belt with a gold buckle. I put on a white sweater with fur trim. I had on black booties with gold buckles. Bitch, I look like motherfucking Santa Claus. I had to look myself in the face and be like, girl, you gotta change this whole outfit. You are not this kind of ho-ho-ho.